we're going to look at solving some linear equations that require us to do some distributing on both sides. So we're going to just kind of go through step-by-step process here. First thing we're going to do is distribute everything that can be distributed on both sides. So we'll start with that here. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. And again, if you're not familiar with the distributive property, you definitely want to go and watch the video I've got on the distributive property before you try and do these problems. So here we've got 8x, and we do 4 times 2x, and 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. Our second step is always going to be combine any like terms on each side. Well, in this case, we don't have any like terms on each side separately, so we can skip step 2. And now we'll just treat this like a regular linear equation when we have variables on both sides. I have a whole video on that, but first step is to gather all the variables onto one side. So I'm going to subtract the 2x from both sides, giving me 6 equals 6x minus 24. Then I want to get all of the constants onto the other side, so we'll have to add 24 to both sides. 6 and 24 is 30. We're left with 30 equals 6x. And divide by 6 on both sides, giving us 5 equals x, or x equals 5. So those are the basic steps. No matter how many different things you have to distribute, it's still the same idea. Distribute it all out, combine the like terms on each side separately, get the variables to one side, the constants to the other, and then divide. So we'll do a couple more of them. Here we've got 3 times 5x minus 6 equals 2 times 4x plus 5. So we'll start with the distributing. 3 times 5x is 15x, and 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. And on our other side, 2 times 4x is 8x, and 2 times 5 is a positive 10. So we will now subtract the 8x. I like to subtract the one that's going to keep it positive on the other side. So I'll subtract the 8x from both sides. 15x minus 8x is 7x. So we have 7x minus 18, or that 18 just comes straight down and stays there, equals 10, because the 8x minus the 8x cancels out. Then we will add 18 to both sides, giving us 7x equals 28. We'll divide by 7 on both sides, giving us x equals 4. So distribute, get all the variables to one side, all the constants to the other, and then divide. We'll start out this one by distributing the 2 to the 2x, giving us 4x, and the 2 to the 3, giving us 6. Don't forget, we still have a plus 5 here that needs to be brought down. And then on the other side, we'll distribute the 3 to the 2x, giving us 6x, and the 3 to the minus 5, giving us minus 15. This time we can't just skip step 2, combining like terms. Right? On this side here, we have a 4x, but we have a 6 and a 5 that can be combined. We don't worry about what's on the right-hand side. It can't be combined with what's on the left-hand side in the same way. And there's no like terms on the other side, so we won't worry about that. We'll be left with 4x plus 11, because 6 and 5 is 11, equals 6x minus 15. Now it looks just like the other ones. We'll subtract our 4x from both sides, giving us 11 equals 2x minus 15. We'll then add the 15 to both sides, giving us 26 equals 2x. And when we divide by 2, we end up with 13 equals x. Right? So x equals 13 here for this one. And we will do one more. This time we've got multiple things that need to be distributed on the left-hand side. So we'll take care of all of that first. 3 times 4x is 12x. 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. 2 times x is 2x. And 2 times 3 is 6. On the right-hand side, 5 times 2x is 10x. And 5 times the 6 is 30. You'll see that on the right-hand side of our equation, there are no like terms to combine. But on the left-hand side, we have a 12x and a 2x, and a negative 3 and a positive 6. So we'll combine those like terms, giving us 14x, and then plus 3, because negative 3 plus 6 is 3. And on the other side, we will end up with 10x plus 30. So all we need to do now is get all the x's to one side. So we'll subtract 10x from both sides. Giving us, so we don't need to write that line there, giving us a 4x plus 3 equals 30. Now we'll subtract 3 from both sides, giving us 4x equals 27. And we'll divide by 4. Now this one doesn't come out evenly. That's okay, right? I am just fine with an answer of 27 over 4. Most math teachers, particularly in high school, prefer improper fractions like that. If your teacher prefers it as a decimal, that's fine. You can divide that out at 6.75. Or if they prefer a mixed number, that's fine too. It'd be 6 3/4. But my preference would be x equals 27 fourths. And that's how we go about solving these equations when we have to do distributing on both sides.